Hello Knights, the Knightwatch guy here, and today is Monday, November 29th. I hope you all had a very nice weekend. First order of business, the Alps Garden has made some good progress. Here's that. Leadership has designated finals week as the Nightmare Before Christmas. Get it? Night? Ha, funny. Be sure to dress up each day accordingly. UC applications and CSU applications in tomorrow on December 8th. There will be a FAFSA workshop in the library for seniors and their parents from 3:30 to 6 o'clock. There is a FCC orientation workshop from 8 to 3 on Thursday, December 2nd in the cafeteria. And lastly, seniors that are completing the common application need to request letters of recommendation before winter break. Each month, teachers nominate a student who has stood out in their mind as being a good student, a good helper, a good citizen, or for some other very positive reason. They become a student of the month, oh my god, and are then recognized with a celebration in the cafeteria in which they are fed yummy food and are honored for their achievements. Congratulations.
Before Thanksgiving, all of Bullard's students of the month were selected by teachers and celebrated by the school with a pizza party and dessert in the cafeteria during 6th period. Each student was able to see what their nominating teacher said about them and why they were chosen. Congratulations everyone, and keep up the good work.
I hope that one day I can be as good a student as them. Before Thanksgiving break, there was a blood drive here on campus for everybody that wanted to give their bodily fluids to a good cause. Or like you wanted to get stabbed or something, I don't know. Anyway, it was awesome. Here's how it went.
Hi, we're here with
Helen.
How many students do you think have come so far?
We've had a little less than 100. I think somewhere between 80 and 100.
Why do you think it's important that students donate blood for these blood drives?
Well, you have to start, and you have to understand you save 3 lives with every blood donation you do. Every pint we take can save up to 3 lives.
Can you explain to us the process of giving blood and what the students have to do afterwards?
Well, the preparation is to make sure you have a good meal, be very hydrated, and then you come in and you get all checked in, and they put you through the blood donation, and then they send you over to have snacks and everything to help get that back up again after you've donated the blood.
Thank you so much for offering your time to us.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Glad I could help.
Next time a blood drive comes around, please think about all the good that can come from a little bit of red. Next, sports with more information on multiple sport athletes.
Hello, I'm Cade Beal, and I'm here with
Jimmy Moltini.
Major Hurley. Grant Swanson.
Jimmy, what sports do you play?
I play baseball and football.
Basketball, water polo. I play tennis and water polo.
Do you ever find yourself struggling to keep up with work, keep up with assigned work?
Yeah, it gets hard, but once I find time in my schedule, that's when I knock it out.
Yeah, pretty often. It's about homework and stuff.
Do you ever find yourself struggling with work at home?
Yeah, keeping up with both those sports at the same time definitely made things hard over the year.
How do you manage your time during the day?
You just have to find a routine and stick to it, and then once you find that routine, it gets pretty easy.
Just when you get home, just can't get distracted. Just do your homework. I will kind of section my day off. I'll have like a time to focus on sports for my practices, and then I'll work on homework after that and try to get help if I need it.
Congratulations to the football team for winning the Central Section D2 championship against Bakersfield, the final score being 45-21. They were aggressive on offense and took advantage of mistakes on defense to really take control of the game by the second half. Bullard never let off the gas and continued piling pressure on Bakersfield on both sides of the ball. This is Bullard's first football section championship since 2009, and Bullard football would like to thank our athletic director, Brandon Gilbert, and our assistant athletic director, John Vivian, as well as the entire student section and band for their continuous support of the team throughout the season and playoffs. They hope you will all continue to support the team throughout states, and let's win it all. Go Knights!
Speaking of sports, that was sick. Now on to our Advent Calendar segment, which will continue each week until Christmas.
Every December 23rd in Oaxaca, Mexico, people celebrate Christmas with a radish carving contest called Night of the Radishes. This tradition was started in 1897 when Oaxaca City's mayor announced a competition to promote local agriculture in the holiday season. Radishes that year were supposedly overgrown and oddly shaped, with several being shaped like people. Being that radishes were already an integral part of a Oaxacan Christmas dinner, the idea took off and developed into the massive competition it is today. Artists can carve their radishes into anything, but most choose to carve intricate depictions of religious events. Many of the competitors are skilled artists, but there is a category for children to compete in. All competitors are required to have their radishes carved and ready for display by 5 p.m. The radishes wilt quickly, so judging the sculptures takes place within a few hours. Prize money for the best sculpture ranges from 12,000 to 30,000 Mexican pesos, or around 500 to 1,500 US dollars. The state of Oaxaca, Mexico has a long history of producing artistic goods, providing a strong background for artists of all generations to make amazing radish sculptures.
Thank you for that interesting and informative foreign Christmas tradition. On a serious note, this next Man on the Street segment tackles the cracks in our campus culture environment, and our intent is to give voice to all sides of these issues. Let's take a look.
I'm here with
Abby Haskins.
Miss Yates, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
I'm Audrey.
Emmy.
Mr. Allen and Whole Foods.
Cody.
VP Emirian.
And Mrs. Emirian, do you feel that in any way your position on campus is misunderstood in any capacity?
I think because we deal with students when they have some disciplinary issues, they do think that we're solely disciplinarians here, and that is not the case. We're here to support our students, we're here to support our staff, as well as our community.
Yes, I feel like as a student, like adults and teachers think that like we don't comprehend things like as adults do. It's really invalidating when they think we can't, but most of us, I feel like, have to deal with responsibilities that adults do.
The only thing I feel misunderstood about is why I wear a tie. I wear a tie as a sign of respect to my students, and I extend that to my students, and I hope they extend it to me as well. Misunderstood otherwise, no. They understand that I'm really 5 at heart, and they understand that I love the subject that I teach.
Well, I've been teaching for 19 years, and I've probably been misunderstood 19 times a day for 19 years. And it's never on purpose, but sometimes I know that students feel like teachers aren't on board with them or are there to support them, but we're always there with their best interests. That's why we chose teaching, not for the money, but to be supportive with students.
And Emmy, do you feel like there's an adult on campus that you can trust?
Definitely. I feel like at school, like we need to have adults who we can rely on, and definitely like people that we can come to, because there's so much more than just grades. It's like who you are and like what you're going through, and it's so great when teachers and administration cares, or not administration, like staff. So yeah.
Yes, I really think the adults here are very trusting. Having a trusted adult here is really good to have, especially with such an overwhelming, place in this atmosphere.
And do you feel that there is anything that you personally can do, or anything you think you can personally do to improve campus culture?
I have started telling myself every day that I can change campus culture one student at a time. I know I probably reach a small group, but I keep on trying in order to change that culture and make sure that our campus is clean and beautiful and students feel a sense of belonging to this place.
What I can do? Honestly, just come to school and not disrupt other people, because I want to just get through the day. Just make the day easier for everyone. Be nice, be kind, love each other.
We can all do a lot, and I feel like we all do a lot, but there's always room for improvement. So what I can do is more self-care for myself, and that creates more patience and understanding with my students. But just to pause, take some time, and the classroom meetings kind of do that, and get to know them on a more personal level than an English level.
I say we bring back the paddle. Thank you for tuning in to this week's broadcast. The war with Mr. Fisher is postponed until my spies get more information, or he challenges me in open combat. So, ladies and gentlemen, make sure to tune in next time for your nightly news in the morning. Oh, I'm out? Next week? Oh, okay. All right, let's do this.